amazing for me. But when we pollute the water with toxic chemicals, it affects the whole ecosystem in this way. The pollutants get into the plankton and they multiply up the food chain until they get to the animals at the top, like orcas, sharks, and us. And we're the ones doing the pollution. So we're really polluting ourselves. We need to leave the fossil fuels in the ground and stop polluting the water, or it will devastate the ecosystem and pollute us as well. I'm going to hand it off to Iris.
Hi, my name's Iris, and I like climbing trees, but I'm concerned about them and how climate changes are affecting the land. If we don't have trees, we don't have plants. If we don't have plants, we don't have food. If we don't have food, we don't have animals. And if we don't have animals, we don't have us. So, I invite you to help me and my friends on our mission to plant 1 trillion trees by 2020.
Hi, I'm Stella, and in this world, we children don't really get a voice until we're old enough to vote. And yet we will be the ones whose futures and lives will be destroyed by climate change. And I don't think that's fair, because already we are causing horrible things to happen. Like in Bangladesh, not in Bangladesh, in Beijing, people can't see the sky because it's so smoggy. But I want to keep using cars. And if I was a grown-up, that's what I'd do. But we don't have a choice anymore. And we can't do the easy thing anymore.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Mandel, and I'm 11 years old. As you know, my friends and I are the Climate Justice Ambassadors, and we want you to look at our faces to remind you why we need to draw the line against fossil fuel exports in the Northwest. So, just this month, I started middle school. It's actually a pretty big milestone, if you think about it. The planet's going over a big milestone, too. Right now, we are over 400 parts per million of carbon in the atmosphere, when the safe level is 350. We're already seeing the results of this. The global temperature has gone up 0.8 degrees Celsius, or 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit already, and these effects will only get worse as time goes on. If we wait until, scientists tell us that to reach 350 parts per million, which I've already said is the safe level, then we are going to need a 6% a year decrease in fossil fuels, plus massive reforestation. But that's only if we had started in January. If we wait until 2020, when I'm going to be graduating high school, we'll need a 15% a year, plus the massive reforestation. And even then, that could take centuries instead of decades to get there. The fact is, we're going in the wrong direction. Fossil fuel emissions have been going up at 3% a year over the last decade. So, we're on the fossil fuel nightmare express, hurtling into a future we do not want, into a dark tunnel that will not end. To get off this train before it goes too far along the tracks, we have to stop Keystone XL.